Okay, I've got a lot of people trying to ask me how I plan to turn 6,000 phones into enough money to buy a house. All right, I'm trying to get a rehab house, big Victorian or colonial, something in North Carolina. Okay, I found one for 45,000. I found one for 40,000. I found one for 50,000. So let's just say I need to at the top of the list to get to accomplish this goal, $50,000 just to get and acquire the house. Okay. Now you can easily scrap. You figure it is. It takes roughly 400 between 410 and 425 phones, and on average, people say it's 410. But if you get the new BLU or iCloud government phones, they don't have enough gold in them to make a bit of difference. So here's how and that's $40,000 right there, and alone. So I'm figuring that it's going to. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to just live in a crappy old rundown place that's half boarded up and everything. We're figuring that it needs to bring another 100,000. So we're looking for around $150,000 off of $6,000 worth of to get that house living to where I'm living at comfortably. All right, so follow along on this. All right, iPhones, put them off to the side, and you won't immediately go to scrap because right here's the honeypot in an iPhone, but we find out how much it costs to unlock this phone, run the unlock program that's in your iTunes. So you get that, you reset that to factory settings. And sometimes it's $20, sometimes it's $50, sometimes it's reported lost or stolen, and it's scrap parts. So what you do when you got one that's reported stolen, you just take it apart. See that camera, it ain't worth hardly anything. That's. But that camera is worth something, and those usually bring around $25 a piece. All right, screen's good if you got a good. If you can pick that and not get that screen damaged, there's another $20 bill. Batteries, they bring $1 a pound. So, that's and this is an iPhone 8. It brings between on fair market value, unlocked, working, and used, rehabbed, clean, conditioned. That phone is 100 to 150. Same with this iPhone 13. That's $100 to $150 depending on the level. Now these right here, this Samsung Galaxy. I looked this one up. It retails for $330 approximately. So I'll try to unlock it, and 330. I'll put 100, 150 on it. Probably put, and then we got GT Moto. I don't know. That's got to be what, a $50 phone. We can get it unlocked, reset it to factory reset. Now, you see what I'm saying? You know, those add up. 6,000. Even if we get 6,000 $100 phones, that's $600,000 on that. Okay, so and then stuff like this. This is a Vortex, brand new. They're $50, brand new. This is old junky Android. This is a government phone. So, and you go to get iPhones, you'll pick up tablets, laptops, and all sorts of stuff. But remember, I'm trying to get 6,000 phones, and each one that I scrap, it takes, those batteries, they get recycled as well. They pay $1 a pound to recycle them. Gold is at what, $39.76 last time I checked it, which was Friday. So, and that, what was that, October 29th, something like that, 29th, 30th. I don't remember. And 64 gig iPad, that'll easily bring $150. 32 gig iPad, $50, $75. And it all adds up. And the more I can manipulate it and get it to where I can make more money doing it, the better, nicer house I can get for me, my wife, and my future wife, and future family, future son, future daughter. I want to have a nice big house, raise another family again. So, that's why we're going to do this, and we're going to be doing this really hot and heavy. And then after we get it going, we're going to keep it going as a stream of income to fortify my income and help everything keep going. So everybody, let me know what you got for sale. We're going to fix things because I know how to fix that. I know how to fix that. I know how to fix that. These right here, these are junk that they'll scrap out for gold. So those, I'd appreciate if people just donate them to me, because to be honest with you, a phone like this has $3 worth of gold in it. That's it, $3 maximum, and that's what. Yeah, that's about right. That phone is worth about $3. iPhones, they have more value because they got parts that they can be made in and cannibalize another phone. Phones like this, these are the up and downs. If they work, you don't have to do any work to them and put any money into them. Just unlock them and have to pay for the unlock fee. Those are pretty decent money makers, as long as the unlock is on the cheap end and they're not stolen. If so, they slide from being worth $50 to over here to the $3 pile. And if they're worth $3, I can only give you $1 because I got to make a profit, and I got to pay myself, and I got to pay my. Well, I'll have employees real soon. Trust me, I'll get employees before you know it. All right, because this will get out of hand real fast, and all of a sudden it'd be from 6,000 phones to 60,000 phones, and we'll have distribution centers set up all over the Atlantic coastline when we get moved out over to North Carolina. But see these batteries right here, $1 a pound. Even scrapping this right here, where these will bring $3. Even if scrapping these, this right here is $5 worth of gold alone, and there's 25 points of gold in the Pro Maxes, and I don't remember what's in the others, but there's more gold. There's between $5 and $7 worth of gold in some iPhones, but only $3 worth of gold in Android phones, and even less in the Android BLU government phones. There's probably about $1 worth of gold in them at best. I'd say at best there's $1, maybe $1. So